And let me make this clear. As a straight man, straight cis man, I don't really care. But at the same time, enough is enough and too much is too much.
Answer lifting Sabrina's legs and mimicking foreplay.
Let me get this straight. You tell men not to objectify you. Then you turn around and hand feed them hypersexual content every single day.
Is it controlling for a man to tell you to change out of what you're wearing? Yes.
You say you don't need a man.
Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no, because men are useless.
But you need them enough to post about how much you don't need them. You say you don't sexualize me, or wear outfits that accentuate every cue of sexual attraction we've evolved to respond to. At what point is someone going to say it? Women have officially became the new pervs. But the only difference is they're filming it, monetizing it, and calling it empowerment. Because we're not crazy. This culture
barely
is.
legal, 18 years old.
Let's talk about it. The perversion of feminine power, a logical breakdown. A thing is what it is. So, if the content is sexual, it's sexual. If the clothing is designed and highlights sexual cues, then it's sexual signaling. You can't film your body in arching leggings, crop tops, sports bras, then say it's not for men. We understand that some of you do it for yourself and your confidence. We're fully aware of that. That's not the point. From an evolutionary biology perspective, what you're wearing isn't neutral. It's intentionally crafted, sometimes subconsciously, sometimes not, to accentuate traits that men are biologically wired to find attractive. Straight man. Waist to hip ratio, WHR. Tight clothes emphasize this 0.7 ratio, a universal marker for health and fertility. Breast display. Cleavage and crop tops accentuate secondary sexual characteristics, signaling maturity and reproductive capability. High heels elongate legs and arch the back, enhancing curves and mimicking a lordotic posture. Even movement is engineered. Fabrics that clean, stretch, and drape emphasize the body's dynamic movement, often more stimulating than nudity. Your silhouette moves and the imagination fills in the rest. You might just say it's fashion, but logic says otherwise. Because a sexual signal, whether deliberately or not, is still a signal.
I find it so funny that men think women actually dress for them, like for their eyes. Because in reality, if we could actually feel comfortable in the things that we wanted to wear, we would wear more scandalous, cutesy things, but we hold back. Because in reality, we will be stared at. We will get catcalls. We will be objectified. And then
you could do what you want to do. Yeah. I can't control you.
A statement cannot be true or false at the same time in the same context. You cannot claim I'm dressing for myself and posting online where men are the main target demographic of every comment, like, or share. You cannot say, I don't want male attention, then get upset when they don't give you any. This is the contradiction of feminism. Although once needed, this is not, I'm sure, what they intended this to be. You're saying you're doing this for empowerment, but the reward system is still on external validation. And guess what? Unfortunately, science backs this up. That how a woman feels in her clothes can project non-verbal cues that men instinctively pick up on. Confidence, posture, tone, all elevate her perceived sexual availability and desirability. So what you call freedom, some men unfortunately experiences as an invitation and then get punished when they sign up or accept the RSVP. Look, I'm not saying that women deserve to get catcalled, harassed, or stalked, or anything of that nature, but what I'm saying is that it is a natural biological thing that men are attracted to this thing. So when novelty kicks in, like it does for any other person on the planet Earth when they're attracted to something, They're gonna look. Just as long as they don't touch you, it's nothing you can really do, but just more appropriate. I don't know. There is no third option between a thing and its negation. You either dress to draw sexual attention or you do not. There is no logical space where your breast enhancing push-up bra is just an outfit and also not for anyone's gaze. Clothing is visual communication. Humans have always used display, signal, reproductive, health, and mating fitness. A provocative outfit activates a deep biological cue in men, not because they're weak, well, some because they're weak, but that's how our species evolved. When you emphasize WHR, breast, leg movement, skin tone, and youth, you are activating primal wiring. So unfortunately, if you don't like the attention, either accept the attention or change your outfit if you don't like it. And that's just what it is. But do not pretend the middle ground doesn't exist. That's delusion, not logic. And here's the part where nobody wants to say out loud in its real world situations. Modern women now wear clothes that make their bodies look better than what it does naked. It's curated. It's not reality. Enhanced marketing. It's an illusion. And the illusion is designed to do one thing: attract attention. It's business. And the result is you're not fighting the patriarchy. You're just repackaging objectification and sold it back to man for profit and then shamed them for buying it. Men are not being confused. We were just being gaslit, because when a man looks at a woman showcasing her sexuality, he's told to feel like a criminal while she gets paid, gets attention, or other girls logically still tell her that you're slaying or you look good. So if you girls think that she looks good, what do you think men naturally are going to think? If that's not reverse exploitation, I don't know what is. Let's make it plain. You say you want respect, but you dress for lust. You say you don't want male's attention, but you feed it, you farm it, and you filter it. You say you're empowered, but your whole entire strategy depends on male thirst. So who's really being used? Because if it's not men, it's definitely logic. This is not for controversy. This is just for real conversation, because someone has to say this. It's not about morality, it's about integrity. So you can go ahead and do whatever you want. Just know if someone looks, they're not a creep or weird for doing it or weak. It's just a natural thing to look at something that you are attracted to. You logically cannot dress for desire, monetize the desire, and then shame the desire. That's not empowerment, that's performance perversion.
He said you're dressed a little bit too revealing.
I was a baddie before you got me. I'm gonna still be a baddie while I'm with you. Oh, I shouldn't have to be more modest.
Weirdos get weird and weirdos.
And I'm definitely not saying that men need to go around having some excuse to sexually assault women, catcall women, disrespect women. That's not the case. The empowerment that you are displaying for the girls that are behind you is saying that it's okay for me to dress like I don't have respect for myself, or I'm going to a club, or what I'm wearing is appropriate all the time. Changing the rules of saying that men are supposed to do this because that makes a real man. No, it just makes him a human. And that's just what it is. If you had a bunch of Michael B. Jordans or whoever you think that is attractive walking around with their shirts half off and their prints showing, it's a human thing. And let me make this clear. As a straight man, a straight cis man, I don't really care. But at the same time, enough is enough and too much is too much. And when I'm looking at, y'all are doing way too much. I don't know how some videos get aired on YouTube without some kind of advisory note or some kind of censorship. I don't understand it. Like I said, as a straight man, I don't really care, but at the same time, who is going to say it? Because it's just doing too much. Y'all are doing way too much. and something needs to be said. Rethink attraction, rethink reality, and rethink what freedom is really for. And not do this gaslighting thing that we're doing, because it's literally insane. Tell me what you think. Let's have this conversation amicably, not disrespectfully. God bless. Peace.